Next coverage is related to liability coverage. If you are sued by other persons because of your negligence, it's your fault. Your fault result in other person's bodily injury or property damage. You need to take responsibility. Coverage E, liability protection, can cover some of the costs. Let's see an example. Your guest was to take an unfortunate spill down on your stairs. Ultimately, you could be held responsible for your guest's medical expenses if you are found to be legally liable for the accident. For example, if your guest fell down because of wet stairs. In this case, the liability coverage in your homeowner's policy can help pay for the medical expenses. Another liability coverage example is dog bite liability. Dog bite liability is quite common nowadays. If you have a dog, you need to be very careful. Currently, almost 90 million dogs are owned as pets in the US, and about 4.5 million people are bitten by dogs each year. Although the number of dog bite claims decreased in 2018, the average cost paid out for dog bite claims increased. In 2017, the average cost is about $37,000. Okay, so the pet owner needs to pay $37,000 per case. But in 2018, the amount increased to $39,000. Actually, Texas has a higher number and the cost of dog bite claims. We can see this table. Texas ranked 6th. In 2017, they are 929 claims, and the average cost per claim, the pet owners need to pay about $35,000. So we know that the cost of a dog bite claim is pretty high. Does our homeowner's insurance policy cover this liability, dog bite liability? It depends. Okay. Some insurance companies won't insure homeowners who own certain breeds of dogs characterized as dangerous, okay, such as pit bulls. Other insurance companies may decide on a case-by-case basis. For example, if this dog has been chained, maybe the insurance company will accept the application. Also, there are other insurance companies just accept any types of dogs. But be careful here. Once your dog has bitten someone, now your dog is considered dangerous. So in this situation, the insurance company will charge a higher insurance premium next year. Some insurance company will reject your renew or exclude the dog from coverage. Let's see another example related to liability coverage. If you have children, this example tells you that liability coverage is very important. Suppose your child accidentally throws a ball through a neighbor's window. It's your child's fault. You need to take responsibility. In this case, if your homeowner's insurance policy includes liability coverage, your homeowner's insurance policy will help pay for repairs. Go back to our lecture notes. Coverage E, liability protection. This coverage protects the insured when a claim or suit for damage is brought because of bodily injury or property damage caused by an insured's negligence, such as dog bite liability. Next, coverage, guest medical coverage. It's quite straightforward. If your guest is injured in your house, your insurance company can pay the medical expenses. This coverage is different from the liability coverage. Under the liability coverage, the insurance company needs to make sure that it's the insured's fault. Otherwise, the insurance company doesn't need to pay. In this coverage, it doesn't matter who is legally responsible for the injury. If the guest is injured because of the guest's fault, well, your insurance company still will pay the medical expenses. For example, you decide to invite a few friends over for a summer BBQ. Unfortunately, one of your friends accidentally leans into the grill and burns her arm. It's a pretty major burn, so you rush your friend to the emergency room to have the wound taken care of. In this case, your homeowner's insurance policy will cover the doctor's visit up to your policy limits. Some insurance companies also offer additional coverages, such as cost of debris removal, repairs needed to prevent further damage, limited coverage of trees, shrubs, plants, and lawn. If you have a yacht, you probably want to have this coverage. But if you want to have this coverage, of course, you need to pay extra insurance premiums. Homeowners insurance policies also include deductible. So you need to pay the deductible first, and your insurance company pays the loss amount minus deductible. Of course, if you choose a higher deductible amount, you need to pay lower insurance premiums, okay, because you are less likely to file a claim. When you get your homeowner's insurance policy, you can check the first page, okay, declarations page. Your insurance company lists the details of the coverage. So we can see here, this person includes coverage A, okay, dwelling protection, protect this insured's house. The limits means the face amount. Okay, at most, the insurance company can pay $200,000 if the insured's house is damaged. To get this $200,000 protection, you need to pay $1,044 premium. And we can see the next line, $1,000 deductible. So in other words, if your house is damaged, okay, you need to pay the deductible first, $1,000 first, and the insurance company will pay the remaining amount, and the policy limit is $200,000. Again, if you want to have other coverages, like coverage B, okay, other structural protection, or coverage C, okay, personal property protection, coverage D, loss of use, additional living expenses, you can add this coverage, but you need to pay other insurance premiums. Sometimes your insurance company will bundle the coverages. In other words, you cannot choose by yourself. You need to buy some coverages together. We can see here, okay, when we see the premium column, coverage B and coverage D show INCL. What does it mean? It means this is included in dwelling premium. In other words, when you pay $1,044, you got coverage A, coverage B, and coverage D. Finally, as we mentioned earlier, homeowners insurance policy contains two parts. Okay, first part, property coverage, and the second part, liability coverage. Liability coverage also include liability protection and guest medical coverage.